All right, so guys, now we are going to make a flap. We are going to cut and make a flap, measure and cut and make a flap for the frontal of the what, the round neck. And so to make it, we are making a shirt back 14, and so we gotta make the flap length to be what, 6 inches. 6 inches. We gotta make the length to be what, 6 inches right here. So we gotta measure, yes, 6 inches right here, and mark it like this and draw a straight line like this to be able to show us when we want to cut it. So we have marked it. Have you seen it? We have marked it. I don't want it to be deep in, so that's not gonna make the shirt somehow. So we are going to cut inside of the what. So when you fold it, this place that I have marked, when you fold this into two, is when you are going to get the line of the what, the middle of this one. This is the middle of what, the round neck, the front round neck, the frontal round neck. So we are cutting inside to where exactly we have marked these ones. We are going to stitch a flap. So when you cut it, then you cut it like this. Have you seen it? Have you seen the way I've cut it? I've cut slightly small like this and small like this on this part. Have you seen it? So this is how to cut the frontal when you are coming to sew a flap. This is how to cut it. So this is how to cut it. So we are going to bring the fabric that we are going to use to design the flap. So the flap, this side is gonna get where it's going to what, it's gonna get where the buttons is gonna what, stitch onto it. So we are going to first stitch on that part. So to make that part, this is actually how to do it. This is actually how to do it. To make that part, this is actually how to do it. Let me show you how to do it. So the width length is 2¼ inches, and so we folded a 1/4 inches onto it like this. And the actual length, let me show you the actual length. Actual length is 6½ inches. 6½ inches right here. It's 6½ inches right here. And so we folded a 1/4 inches on top. So 2¼ as the width. 2¼ as the width. And so we folded the 1/4 inches onto it, and we folded the 1/4 inches onto it like this, and we folded almost, and we folded like almost 1 inch, almost 1 inches onto 1 inch onto it like this, and we folded this part too, just like we folded the first part. We folded this part too, and to make it like this, right, and to make it like this straight all to the down part. And so the actual length left is 6¼ inches, or 6½ inches right here. 6½ inches right here. And so we are going to stitch it. So to stitch it, please watch it carefully so that you're able to see exactly how I'm stitching it. So please, if you want to stitch it, we are going to stitch it. This is the place, that is, let's see, the left is where the zip the buttons is going to be, and this right is where the hose is going to be, and this right here, I'm going to show you that one too. So let's first stitch this part. We gotta insert this one inside, just like what we iron it and we did it. We're gonna insert it inside like this. We gotta insert it inside. You gotta insert it inside like this, and to stitch it from the top to the down part. So please watch it carefully so that you're able to see exactly how to do the flap. Whenever you want to stitch a flap shirt, this is exactly how you go about it. So please watch it carefully. So we are doing it, we are stitching it from the top to the down part. Make sure we stitch it onto wherever we have folded. We make sure that we stitch it onto where we have folded. so that we ain't gonna make any mistake after it. We will make sure we would stitch it onto where we are folded. And so this is how to stitch it. You stitch it onto the end. So the actual flap opening is what, 6 inches, and this was 6 1/4 or 6 1/4 inches. And so we have done stitching this part, right? We have done stitching this part, and you can see the back. This is how the back is looking. It's looking stunning, it's looking perfect, and I stitched very well. So as for the right one, that is for the hose. This is for the hose. You can see we have make it the width to be what, the wideness to be what, 1.5 inches. So how this is the same way we did this one, the same way we do this one. So this was also this was also 3.5 inches, and we folded the top part. We folded the top part, and we folded this part, and we folded this part, and we folded this part too, and we folded it together to make it 1.5 inches. So back and the front, you will first fold the upper part. Can you see? A quarter or half, or almost a half inches. You fold this side a half, a quarter, or half a half. Then you fold it to make it 1.5 inches on the width, as you can see, as you are seeing it. So guys, it's 1.5 inches that we have folded onto it, both the back and the front. So all through the straight, all to the down part. And the down part, you can see we have make some we have make a design right at the down part, right? So how to make the design? When we stitch it, it was we folded it 1.5 inches. It was straight like this, and we folded this part onto it like this, and we folded this part onto it like this, and we iron it, and we iron it, and to make it like this. So when we stitch it, it's gonna be like this for the flap. So let's quickly do it without wasting my time. Let's quickly do it right now. Let's show you how to do it. So to do it, we are going to insert this one, the place that the hose is gonna come. We are going to insert it. We are going to insert it inside this one. You get it? We are going to insert it inside this one. We are going to insert it inside this one. We are going to insert it inside, and we gotta stitch it from the top to the end part. So we gotta stitch it from the top to the end part. Gotta stitch it from the top to the end part. So we are stitching it. So please watch it carefully. So the same way we did this one, the same way we are going to be careful and insert all of it to make it make us get to the right thing that we want to do stitch. So we are stitching it from the top to the end part, so that we get to we're able to stitch the design, the place that we have make it a design, the place that we have make it a design, so that we're able to get to stitch that place too. So we are inserting it inside. So we are making a flap. So if you are new here, we are making a flap. So you gotta stitch it. We gotta stitch it straight. So we are going to put it on it like this one like this, and you see we are going to stitch it straight forward. We are going to stitch it straight forward. We are going to stitch it straight forward. We are stitching it straight forward to where we want it to get, where we want it to get. So we are stitching. We have stitched it straight forward, right? And so we have get the shape under this one, right? And so we are going to stitch it, and to stitch it like the way, just the way the shape has been drawn or has been ironed. so that's the way we are going to do the flap. So we are going to what, arrange it well and come up upper like this. We are going to end this place. This is the place of the end, so we're gonna what, stitch it on this place, onto this place. So guys, please watch it carefully that you're able to see exactly how I'm doing it. I'm supposed to add a stiff on this, but I think I forgot to add a stiff onto the fabric. So we are stitching it straight forward. So please, have you seen the way I have stitched it? Have you seen the way I did stitch it? So guys, we gotta get it, gotta stitch it like this too, and to stitch it like this too again. To stitch it like this again. And so voila, we have done the what? We have done stitching the what? The flap. All right, so guys, after cutting the excess thread from it, when we turn it, this is actually how the flap is looking. Hope it's looking stunning, right? We haven't finished, right? Can you see that this place, one is longer than the other one? It's not supposed to be that. So we gotta fold this part like this. So first we gotta stitch it on top of it, both the two. We gotta stitch it on top of it before we do that mistake that has come up there. So we're gonna stitch on top of this one like this, on top of this one like this, to close the hole. Yes, to close the hole at that place, to close the hole at that place. And so this one too, we gotta do the same thing. And this one, we gotta watch it carefully and what, fold some part onto the down part so that it's not gonna be longer than the first or the flap itself. So that's gonna be what, the seam measurements. So that's gonna be the seam. So can you see now it's longer than this one, so we're gonna fold it to make it not longer. So we're gonna do it like this. I'm supposed to stitch it first. Yes, I'm supposed to stitch it like that. Let me remove the thread like this, or I can still stitch it. It's not gonna do nothing. So we're gonna stitch it like this, so that it will really make the same way of the flap measurement. So we have made it this way so that it's not gonna be longer than the flap itself, the place that the hose is gonna come. So this is the place that the buttons is gonna come. And so now this is how the flap is looking after what, stitching it. So if you like this video, so now this is how the flap is looking after stitching it. So if you like this video, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share this video. See you in the next video. Subscribe for more seam tutorial videos. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.